These guys are like shill twins. There's a list out there of criticisms of John D that if I didn't tell you it was him, you would have thought it was Tallarico. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
This show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There are no Patreons, no Super Chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, and maybe a topic here or there. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode...
Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game channel where we talk about the business of video games. We talk about the executives and the jobs they perform. Guys, I talk about the jobs they do. I don't talk about the people. I don't know them. I don't attack them personally. I attack the bad business practices that they make, right? A lot of people get it twisted. A lot of people get it confused that I'm not attacking them. I don't know them, right? I'm attacking the poor job that they do sometimes at marketing. Both these companies, right? Both these gentlemen have a lot of similarities. Number one, they target the old man cringe community, if you will, right? They target older, smaller creators, right, for their marketing, and they do that, right? They do that because they know that's where the money's at, right? That's where the expendable cash is at, right? And not that younger people wouldn't buy this stuff, but the ones that are going to invest the big amount of money, the bigger amounts of money, are people that are middle age and a little bit older, right? They also tend to target smaller creators to create trust, right? Because they're the everyday guy. It's just a marketing tactic. I wouldn't go that way, right? But hey, they do what they do. That's what they chose to do, and that's nothing to criticize. But when they cross the lines, and the thing here, guys, is these guys crossed similar lines. Like, the criticisms are so similar, it's uncanny. It really is uncanny, right? And again, for the fanboys out there, I'm criticizing their work. I see a lot of these guys that as soon as you talk about an executive in a company they like, they're like, you're attacking them. No. I'm criticizing their work. Relax. As far as what you do whatever the hell you want to do. I see people out there that don't know what they're doing, right? Clearly, because they have the right to remain silent, and they go on podcasts and just open up, and they shouldn't. Hey, but if you want to undercover shill, you go ahead and do that. If you want to take payola under the table and get games and get cabinets, you do that. I'll probably talk about you once you get busted, right? But you do you. I do not give a shit what you do with your channel, right? Unless you mention me, I have no reason to talk about you. But I like talking about the business practices of these companies because they target the consumer, right, with bad practices. Not only that, sometimes they even insult them. I'm telling you, these two guys, and this is especially for the Amico community, the first 5 criticisms on this list made by somebody, if I didn't tell you they were about John D, you would swear they were about Tallarico. I'm going to put a link down below to the Reddit post, and let's just laugh.
All right, guys, so this comes from the Reddit Arcade 1-Up, right? And I'm going to put a link down below. So let me let you enjoy here my 4th grade reading level skills, ESL, and tell you some of the things that are here, right? This is 30 things John D can contemplate during his 30-day hiatus. So most of us have heard that John D is apparently taking a 30-day social media hiatus. Now that the question is whether it was self-imposed or whether he was told to do this. My guess is the latter, considering that most people don't say I'm going to leave social media for exactly 30 days. That sounds something like you were told to do, not something you would tell yourself. I completely agree. Okay, but let me get to this list here, because guys, if you are from the Amico community, just close your eyes and pretend I'm talking about Tallarico and look at number 1 through 5 here. Number 1, stop trolling. Number 2, don't denigrate fans, celebrate them.
But these elitists, they're racists. They're literally gaming racist.
Number 3, focus on licensing, not social media. Play to your strengths. 4, don't get into petty squabbles with influencers. It never ends well. Tommy did all these things, guys. If you're from the Arcade 1-Up community, go look up Tommy Tallarico. While you were at it, don't try to provide friendly advice to modders and enthusiasts, etc. Guys, he had he had an Atari age. He had a forum over there where he controlled. You couldn't criticize him. He was getting into squabbles with a lot of creators, right, on Twitter and stuff like that. He was on social media posting stuff and always going, on smaller creators' live streams and things like that. Don't denigrate fans. So he surely did. Look at this one. Number 7, if you're going to write a poem, maybe don't do one that attacks people and uses off-putting language. Like underdeveloped fetus was pretty terrible. Somebody warned me today that he might write a poem about me or something like that. I've never been in a poem before. Hey, I'm just criticizing your work. I don't know if you did this, but if John D did this, this is pretty crazy. Number 8, maybe don't say things like, unless you're a content creator or someone who has 6 or 7 cabinets, you're not the primary audience. Paraphrasing, how many times did Tommy say, this is not for you? Look at this one, number 9, guys. Speaking of things not to say, casual drug references, I'm guilty of that, I guess, and saying things like the N-word as a euphemism for Nintendo do not go over well. Oh my God. Guys, Tommy said that Nintendo had rape games.
With blood and violence and sexual content and kids in sexual compromising positions and rape on the Nintendo.
Guys, and you can go down from here, man. I mean, a lot of these. Look at number 18. Please stop name dropping. It was just crazy to read some of this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, I feel sad that I missed all this. I would have loved to have heard all this stuff. I really missed out, I think, on some really excellent content.
I love the games as much as the next guy. I like the cabinets. I gotta say this. I like the look, right, of the Blitz. Too bad it's all buggy. I wouldn't spend that much for it, and I wish it looked better overall. But the idea of having a Blitz cabinet, but with all this over here, convincing the wife to get something else, she'll kill me. She'll kill me. I can't do it. Guys, I am for all the games. I am for all the consoles, but I'm against crappy business practices, and specifically crappy business people. And it looks like we got 2 of them right here. I'm criticizing their job performance. It wasn't good. It was not good. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every week. Make sure you don't miss out and subscribe.